Welcome to Nelson's English School. Online teaching, Grade 4, Subject SS Geography, Lesson 5, Our Gujarat. India is our country. There are 29 states and 7 union territories in our country. Cities, villages, and towns together make talukas. Talukas together make districts, and districts together make a state. The state in which we live is called Gujarat. Gujarat is located on the western part of India. The people living in Gujarat are called Gujaratis, and the language that they speak is also called Gujarati, which is the official language of the state. The neighboring states of Gujarat are Rajasthan in the north, Madhya Pradesh in the east, and Maharashtra to the south. Gandhinagar is the capital of Gujarat. Ahmedabad is the largest city of Gujarat. The neighboring union territories of Gujarat are Diu, Daman, Silvassa and Dadra Nagar Haveli. Gujarat meets the Arabian Sea in the west and south and Thar Desert on the north. The main rivers of Gujarat are Tapi, Mahanadi, Mahi, Sabarmati, Shetruji and Bhadar. There are many known mountains in our state. Most of them have a religious belief. Some of the famous mountains are Arasur, Girnar, Pavagad, Sayadri, Vindhyachal, Chotila, etc. Forest region of Gujarat. Forest area of our state extends between the region of Dang and Danta in the east of Gujarat. Besides this, the Gir forest in Saurashtra is also very famous. The Gir forest is also known as Sasangir. It is famous for Asiatic lion sighting. Sasangir is not a zoo but a free space for animals to live in. Chair forest along the sea coast between Jamnagar and Kutch in the west is also very famous. Desert region of Gujarat. The north of Gujarat touches the Great Indian Desert. The Great Run of Kutch extends between the Narayan Sarovar in Kutch and Banaskantha. The Great Run of Kutch is also known as Salt Marsh because it is one of the largest salt deserts in the world. It is also a very famous tourist destination. A 1,600 kilometers long coastline stretches between Umargaon in South Gujarat and Sar Creek in Kutch. This coastline is the part of the western coastline of India and is the longest in comparison to the coastlines of other states. A gulf is a deep inlet of the sea which is surrounded by land. There are two gulfs in Gujarat. They are Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat, also known as Gulf of Cambay. These gulfs are formed by the Arabian Sea. The climate and the temperature is mostly same at every place in the coastal plains of Gujarat. It is hot and humid. The rainfall in the regions of South Gujarat is more in comparison to the other regions. It rains less in the regions of Central Gujarat, North Gujarat and Saurashtra. It rains very less in Kutch and Banaskantha. The mountain regions have a heavy rainfall. There is occurrence of severe drought in the districts of West Gujarat. Crops of Gujarat. Temperature and climate affect the crops and vegetations. Trees, Plants and crops are different in the regions with different rainfalls. Coconut trees grow well on the coastline. Trees like teak, khakra, and mango require very less rainfall and so they are grown in Gujarat. But sugarcane, which needs more rainfall, is also grown in Gujarat. Crops like bajra, maize, groundnut, wheat, paddy, cumin, etc. are grown in Gujarat. Hence, we can say that diverse crops and vegetation grow in Gujarat.